Latto pregnant? Stop sign. What you mean stop sign, man? Child, the fans are alleging that Miss Mamas is actually pregnant. And you know what? Let's really debunk that because she said pop out brand new body like I'm Cardi in this motherfucker. Because every time Cardi has been popping out lately, it has been with a baby attached to said body. And I feel like the last few times I have been seeing videos of Latto performing, she has had a flat stomach. And it wasn't hard to miss the flat stomach because you know she be, you know what I'm saying, showing off her body, which do it, bitch. It looked good. I would show my body off too. But this is very fishy, mamas. And y'all know she was fighting tooth and nail, okay? To hide the fact that, you know, who her man was and whatever, but was slapping us with my man at the same time. She was trying to hide her man so bad, but now when the reporter was asking her, you know, about 21, she said, you mean my husband? Now you claiming this man in public? And y'all were also saying when they popped out together like 2 months ago that he is no longer with the wife that he allegedly married for the green card. So could he have divorced the wife and then him and Latto got married? Because y'all know Latto been saying the only way she gonna have a baby is if she got a ring on her finger. And this is like a ring to me. Bitch, I don't know. What's going on?
Okay, listen up because the internet is going wild again, and this time all eyes are on Latto. People are saying she might be pregnant and the rumors are spreading like crazy. It all kicked off after one of her recent performances when fans noticed something off. Her stomach wasn't sitting as flat as usual, and that's all it took for the internet detectives to go full investigation mode. Not long after, photos from that same night started circulating and the chatter blew up. Now everyone's convinced Latto is expecting, and the alleged baby daddy, none other than 21 Savage. This isn't even the first time people have thrown this rumor around. Back in November 2024, Latto hit the stage in Atlanta and fans swore she had that pregnancy glow. The clip went viral overnight and people were certain she was gaining that baby weight. Latto quickly shut it down saying she wasn't pregnant, but the whispers didn't stop. Then in May 2025, right before Mother's Day, she posted a video showing off a massive Mother's Day gift and boom, the rumors came right back.
Life. Getting gifts. My man just brought me this for Mother's Day. It's Cartier bracelet, and then this a Cardi Crash watch he bought me. I got this. Oh, this I didn't get this for holiday. I just got this on a random Thursday. I got my Crash on a random Thursday, and I got this Cardi bracelet for Mother's Day.
Fast forward to now and it's happening all over again. Videos, pictures, and evidence are flying everywhere and fans are pointing out how her belly looked a little rounder than usual during her latest show. Something's definitely got people talking. So now those pictures from that same night are all over the internet, and yeah, her stomach really does look rounder and more firm. People are zooming in, comparing angles, and doing side-by-sides like they're CSI agents. Naturally, the theories exploded again, especially since Latto isn't hiding her boo, 21 Savage, anymore. Let's spin the block for a sec, cause this relationship has been one of hip-hop's worst-kept secrets ever. Rumors about Latto and 21 being together have been flying around since way back in 2020. Fans were piecing it together like detectives, pointing out matching locations, similar house decor, and those sneaky photos with the same backgrounds. And the tattoos? Yeah, they both got each other's names behind their ears. Not exactly subtle, but at that time, both of them played it super low-key. Latto would tease the internet, calling her man Poppy and saying she was in a private relationship, but she never dropped a name. Meanwhile, 21 acted like he didn't know a thing whenever someone brought her up and like, boy, stop playing. And after years of playing hide and seek, Latto finally spilled the tea this month when TMZ caught her slipping and asked, "Are you tired of people asking about you-know-who? 21? She just smiled, and that was all fans needed to see. That look said it all, and that little smirk Latto gave, whew, that was the confirmation fans had been waiting on. Now the internet's convinced that the secret love story is about to take another big turn, with a baby possibly on the way. People are saying it makes total sense now, especially since Latto and 21 have been moving real different lately. They've been keeping things extra low-key. No random party appearances, no messy headlines, just quiet moves and private flights. But fans caught something else too. Latto's been rocking looser clothes lately, oversized hoodies, baggy jeans, and dresses that don't hug her curves like before. That's got people screaming, "She's hiding the bump!" And what's funny is that her team hasn't said a word. Not a denial, not a clarification, nothing. Just silence, which only makes folks more suspicious. On top of that, fans noticed how protective 21's been lately. He's been extra private, skipping events he'd normally show up for, and people think he's staying close to her side. Some even claim they spotted them shopping together at a baby boutique in Atlanta, but no one's got clear photos yet. Still, when it comes to celebrity rumors, once the streets start talking, it's hard to stop the noise, and right now, Latto's name is the loudest out there. Now here's where things start getting messy. The big elephant in the room that everybody's whispering about. 21 Savage is married. Like, officially married, not just a rumor. He's been tied to another woman for years, and this isn't some secret. The internet has known about it. Some blogs even claimed earlier this year that his wife filed for divorce, but so far there's been no official paperwork to prove it. Nothing's been confirmed publicly, which makes the whole situation way more suspicious. So now people are asking, if there's no confirmed divorce, then what's really going on? Because for Latto to step out and proudly claim him in public after years of secrecy, that's a major move. Something had to shift behind the scenes for her to feel bold enough to say, yeah, that's my man.
Y'all, so I'm sitting here drinking my coffee while I'm scrolling on Facebook. Why is it that Latto pregnant? I know she better not be pregnant, bro. She better not be pregnant, bro.
Now the internet's saying Latto pregnant. I personally do not think that Latto is pregnant. I feel like maybe she's just a little bloated. She maybe just ate, some shit like that. But y'all know how it be when people be, or celebrities, when they be like, oh, they'll post something showing their body, knowing that they pregnant, and then the internet will be like, oh, such and such is pregnant. And then they get mad at like they're not pregnant. Then like, boom, they pop out pregnant. Regardless of the case, whether she pregnant or not, that's her motherfucking life. She don't have a baby, she could do that. Shit. She already confirmed that she dating 21 Savage, although we already knew that. But I just personally, like I said, I don't think that she's pregnant. And if she is pregnant, then shit, congratulations, girl. Like, congratulations. You're gonna have a beautiful baby. Hope it's a girl. But is she pregnant out for real? I don't think she is. She just looked like it was probably a bad angle, and she probably was just bloated. As women, we know how our bodies act. Y'all know how women's body act. So I do low-key hate that a lot of times women be the first people to say, oh, you pregnant, she pregnant. Like, why they always gotta be pregnant?
And here's the part that's got fans doing math like detectives. Remember that big Mother's Day gift Latto showed off back in May? People can't stop wondering, was that from 21? And if it was, did she just find out she was pregnant around that time? Cause why else would he go all out on a Mother's Day surprise? If she really got pregnant around May, then yeah, the math is kinda mathin'. She'd be about 5 months along right now. Something's definitely adding up. Now if Latto really is 5 months along, then this whole thing just hit a new level of drama. Because think about it. 21 Savage still being technically married while his alleged girlfriend is possibly expecting. That's straight out of a soap opera, and fans are eating it up. Social media is on fire with theories, screenshots, and insider claims from people who swear they know what's really going on behind the scenes. Some are saying 21's marriage has been over for a while, just not legally finished yet, while others are convinced he's been living a double life. One foot in his old relationship and the other in this new one with Latto. Either way, something about it doesn't add up, and people can't stop talking. Now what's wild is how Latto's been moving lately. She's glowing, smiling more, and seems totally unbothered by the noise. That energy got fans thinking she's way too confident for someone just caught up in a messy triangle. If anything, she looks like a woman who knows exactly where she stands. Some folks even think 21 already told her the divorce is handled privately, and she's just waiting until the dust settles before showing the world what's really going on. And honestly, her confidence is what's fueling the speculation even more. You don't act that calm in chaos unless you already know the truth. But then there's the other side of it. The people who think this whole thing is about to backfire. They're saying if Latto is pregnant and 21's still legally tied to someone else, this could turn into a major public mess real fast. We're talking potential legal drama, social media shade wars, and headlines that could follow them for years, especially with how protective 21's image has been. He's always tried to keep things low-key and off the blogs, but now the spotlight's brighter than ever. Fans are even wondering how his rumored wife might respond if these pregnancy rumors turn out true. On top of that, the streets are already claiming that 21's been trying to quietly move his family situation off the radar. There were whispers earlier this year that he was setting up a new home in Atlanta, one that's reportedly closer to where Latto stays. And now, with all these new sightings and Latto being more public about their love, people believe he might have made that house move official. If that's true, it's giving serious new chapter energy, and the timing couldn't be more suspicious. Still, let's be real. Latto and 21 have both mastered the art of mystery. They've built this entire relationship on silence, little clues, and subtle flexes that keep fans guessing.
Wait, so are you tired of people asking about you know who?
No. 21. So you're not tired of hearing about 21?
So even if she's glowing and her belly's looking rounder, until Latto herself says the words, nobody can confirm a thing. But one thing's for sure, if this rumor turns out to be real, this would be one of hip-hop's most talked about love stories of the year. Because when love, fame, and a secret marriage collide, oh, you know it's about to get wild. Now here's where things really start to heat up, because the internet detectives aren't slowing down at all. They've been comparing old photos to new ones, zooming in, circling angles, and swearing they see a baby bump every time Latto pops out. And it's not just the fans, even a few gossip blogs that usually stay quiet are suddenly posting anonymous tips saying Latto's been turning down certain gigs and photo shoots lately. That's got people thinking she might be laying low until she's ready to make a big reveal. And with how she's been moving, it's not hard to believe. She's always been strategic about how she shares her business. So if she is expecting, she's playing it smart. Now, one thing about Latto, she's not the type to let the internet shake her up. She's been through worse and still came out shining. Some fans are even praising her, saying she's finally living her truth with 21 and not hiding behind fake stories or distractions anymore. And honestly, if this relationship has been going strong since 2020, that's a long time for them to keep it steady in this industry where most couples barely last a season. So if a baby really is in the mix, that might just be her way of taking things to the next level. But not everyone's buying the happy couple narrative. Some people are calling Latto out, saying it's messy to be publicly claiming a man who's still technically married, no matter how over that marriage might be. They think she's playing with fire and setting herself up for backlash if the situation blows up. Social media's divided. Half the crowd's cheering her on, calling her Mrs. Savage in spirit, and the other half's dragging her for stepping into what looks like unfinished business. And y'all know the internet never lets anything slide quietly. Meanwhile, 21 Savage hasn't said a single word. No posts, no interviews, no cryptic captions, just complete silence. And that's what's making it all even juicier. When a man says nothing while everyone's talking, it just makes people assume he's hiding something. Whether it's out of respect, privacy, or straight up guilt, who knows? But the mystery's got fans losing their minds. And if Latto decides to drop that pregnancy announcement or show off a baby bump soon, the internet's gonna explode all over again. Because at this point, everyone's waiting for the next big clue, and whatever comes next is bound to be wild. Now let's talk about how fans are reading every single move like it's a hidden message. Latto could post a random food pic, and boom, the comment section's full of people saying, "She's eating for two," or "That's pregnancy cravings right there." It's gotten to the point where even her energy online feels different, softer, calmer, more private. People who've followed her for years say she's glowing in a way that can't just be makeup or good lighting. And with her staying off social media more lately, that only fuels the rumor that she's preparing for something major behind the scenes. But see, this is where it gets even trickier, just because the timeline isn't adding up for some people. They're asking, if 21 Savage's wife hasn't officially filed for divorce, what does that mean for Latto's status in all this?
All right, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. This right here is crazy work. So Miss Mulatto just popped out pregnant. This is actually crazy because 21 Savage did not waste no time. At first, I thought this was AI. I'm like, bro, this gotta be AI right here. But nah, it's a video. This is the real deal. It seemed like everybody getting pregnant now. Miss Mulatto, she was just on Kai Strain from Mafia-thon 3. When you really sit here and think about it, bro, Miss Mulatto and 21 Savage been talking for a minute. The moment that they pop out as a couple, she get pregnant, this is crazy. He really securing the bag. Like, he not wasting no time. Like, yeah, this mine. He not going. And it's crazy because she dang near popped out how Cardi B popped out. Just performing and you end up just seeing the belly. But I ain't gonna lie, they obviously love each other and they talking to each other on the high because she popped out. And 21 Savage, he kept it quiet. When you really think about it, though, it's been a long time coming with them because everybody been speculating that her and 21 Savage was talking. Apologies for the music in the back, but I had to stop and do that because I'm like, dang, bro, this really is a thing. This is the real deal. Like, it's over. Like, they are now a family. 21 Savage know what he doing. He know exactly what he's doing. What's up with females just popping out while they performing, though? I guess that's a thing now. But yeah, she be showing her little meals, she be cooking and all that. She really hopping on wife mode, mommy mode for sure. This right here, I'm not gonna lie, I really did not see coming. This is a real thing, y'all. It's the real deal.
Is she the new love, or is she the rebound while things cool off in the background? Some fans think Latto knows exactly what she's doing, playing the long game until everything's official. Others think she might have been promised things that still haven't happened yet, which could get messy real quick if the truth ever leaks out. Either way, everyone's eyes are on her next move. And you know the blogs are loving every second of this drama. Some outlets have already started calling this the most complicated hip-hop love triangle since Offset and Cardi's mess. They're digging for court documents, reaching out to people close to 21, even trying to get quotes from old friends. Everybody wants the inside scoop. It's crazy how fast the internet turns speculation into headlines, and Latto's name is trending every other week now. Meanwhile, fans are split down the middle. Some are defending Latto hard, saying she deserves happiness no matter what people think, and others are dragging her for possibly getting involved in a situation that isn't fully wrapped up. It's that mix of love and hate that keeps her trending, and she knows it too. Because even if the rumors aren't true, she's staying silent, letting the mystery keep her relevant and the blogs talking. Still, if she really is pregnant, this could flip her whole image and from fiery and fearless to grown, grounded, and family-focused. It would be a major shift for her brand, but one that might just work in her favor. Either way, Latto's holding the cards right now and she's playing them like a pro. Okay, let's put some weight on that word roughly right now because timing is everything, you know how it is. Sometimes it takes a minute before things really start to show, so she could have found out a month earlier or even later. I'm just connecting the dots, trying to make sense of how all these little clues line up because honestly, it's looking a little too perfect to just be coincidence. But what do y'all think? Do you believe Latto's really pregnant, or is this just another internet reach gone wild? Do you think she's about to pop out with a baby bump reveal soon? Or will she pull a full Kylie Jenner and keep it secret till the very end? Because one thing's for sure, Latto's been moving different and fans can feel something's up. Drop your thoughts in the comments and spill what you think, cause this story is getting juicier by the day.